Hello again. So I'm off doing other quests in the meantime, and there's another question mark on the map, so let's just go find that quick. What do you say? Okay, it's what I thought. So there's another monster that you can find occasionally around this point that will be considered uh, a. Get that roar out there. Another monster that can be an invader. This is I don't know if it's excuse me if it's basil geese or basil goose. I'm just gonna call him Basil. But yeah, this dude is a giant like B-15 like air bomber. It's a very interesting monster, and it comes from World, and it was added in a like surprise update for the very first update for Rise back in the day. So it's a really interesting monster, I think, to bring back here. But because of that, um, yeah, I wasn't sure when he was going to show up, so this is an impromptu recording. We'll fight him in his own quest at some point, probably the next HR level. But just showing this now so you know who he is. I return you now to your regularly scheduled. Oh, is he still around? No, he's leaving. Yeah, I leave you to your regularly scheduled hunts, whenever that is. Ugh, oh, that was an ordeal. Well, welcome back, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that quick Basil Geese jump scare. I wasn't quite prepared for that when I was playing, but it is what it is. So today, we find ourselves ready to tackle one last mission in our 7-star key quests, which will involve a particularly interesting monster that we've already seen but haven't gotten the chance to fight it properly yet. So let me go ahead and run over and see what this quest is, shall we? Okay, we got all that stuff. I always forget to do this before. Oh well. Anyway, so I have done most everybody. I did the Dongo thing and fought Magnamalo there, so I really don't need to fight him again if I don't really want to. So we have evil afoot left to hunt a Rajang. Or Rajang, I think it's Rajang. But it's finally time to defeat the big old monkey. But I don't think I can really do that dressed the way that I am. I just look like a run-of-the-mill hunter with some run-of-the-mill pets with a very cursed, like, proportioned corgi. I don't like this. So I think I need a transformation. So if you'll excuse me, I need to go hop into a telephone booth somewhere they still have telephone booths. I'll be right back. And I return, more powerful than ever before, feeling like a big bad Beetleborg, if you remember what that is. So we're all decked out in some interesting armor. I've got the pets in the Almudron armor, because they look pretty cool, I think. And I am, in fact, wearing the Alucanth armor here, the bug armor, which gives me a ton of critical, critical ability. I get full dragon attack and critical element for elemental moves. A little bit of evade window, which is nice, but not what I'm used to. And we're going to use the Dragon Slayer Parasol. So I'm going all in on dragon damage as this powerful metal hero. So let's take care of this monkey and finally be done with this monkey business.
At a distant flight lies an island of fire. There walks a dark beast, a great ball of fire. Wielders of flame who dare to engage.
Destruction Incarnate. Rajang. Oh boy. Well, I'm a little nervous to be honest. Oh hey, Basil's here too, so we actually will maybe see a little bit more of him. Um, yeah, Rajang, I don't know when Rajang was at. I want to say probably Monster Hunter 2 at the earliest, but who knows, maybe it was a... I have to assume it was a later monster. But, yeah, he's a bit of a pain, to be brutally honest. Oh, I'm actually low on stuff. I forgot to stock up. Well, that's a problem. What am I looking at here? Well, we'll figure it out. Maybe I won't need that many. I guess we'll have to figure this out. But yeah, I'll just have to pick up some herbs somewhere along the way, and we should be okay. But but yeah, he's been around for a bit. And he's always a pretty tough customer, I would say. So I'm a little worried. But you know, this might be a death or two, but we can take him out. We already saw a little bit what he could do in that brief interlude a while back, but we will get to see him more in earnest here pretty soon. And I'll get the defense buff, even though it's probably not going to last long enough for me to get there. Maybe if I don't stop at this bone pile like I normally do. Let's stock up on 2 of these lantern bugs. Why not? Well, there's another one I could get. All right, let's just go and fight him. Oh wait, wrong turn. I always get that confused. Wait, do I just go... I guess I can just do this, huh? Did I get that? I didn't get that buff. Alright, let's see. I'll be real, I'm not the biggest fan of fighting Rajang sometimes, but we will do our best here. Where is he? There you are. Okay, Monkey. It's over. Oof. So, yeah, he rips up the earth, he smacks you with electricity, he likes to zip around. They gave him a very detailed ass for some reason. But the big thing with Rajang is, bam. We okay, and now that protection is gone, and now he's going Super Saiyan. So I don't just say that to be, you know, haha, funny Dragon Ball reference. But okay. I love when the camera gets screwed up on a wall. But this is a you know, a bit of a Dragon Ball reference and a Sun Wukong reference, because if we keep attacking the tail and break it, he will end up actually being depowered out of this state. So it's kind of like Zenogre in that way. But here comes the color of arms hockey, because he has to have a One Piece reference too. I'm getting mauled now. That's not great. I don't know what I can do to get out of that, if I even can. Okay, thank you for the Song of Healing. But yeah, when his arms are like that, obviously his attacks are going to hit harder, but we're going to start bouncing off like that, which is annoying because he's mostly just really top-heavy, you know? And this lasts a long time, so you can only really hit his face and his tail. Okay, he's already leaving. And I swear they gave that to him in World. I don't know if it's actually always been there, because I only fought him a handful of times before the newer games, but it was a bit of a pain. I wasn't a huge fan. Like, he's already not, like, particularly huge, you know? And you're giving him an even smaller, like, kind of hitbox in that way. You gotta thread the needle and only hit the face. Or the tail. So we'll see what we can do with that, because he's still all steamed up and ready. Okay. I also should mention, one of the switch skills we've put in here is it's the Rage Slash instead of True Charge Slash, which we already kind of used it once before. I'm just gonna get out of here because you're about to Blanca Ball me. But and there's the beam. So with Rage Slash, you get like super armor. Oh hey, we actually knocked him out of it. Well, that's not so bad. I guess we'll just do some damage anywhere we can at this point. But instead of getting like really big damage, true charge slash, we instead get some super armor while we charge, which then gives us a little extra power. But it also lets us like completely reorient. Oh, he's going Super Saiyan again. So yeah, we can knock him out of that for only a little bit of time, unfortunately. But thankfully his arms are still not super amped up yet. Actually, I guess I didn't. I don't think I broke the tail yet. I think I just knocked him out of the state temporarily. But I'll take what I can get. We'll just kind of keep hitting him when we can here. But yeah, you get a much greater range of being able to reorient. Like, see, we like completely turned around, and then I got hit anyway, so that wasn't very good. All right, let's see if we can get this. Crap, where is it? Okay, there we go. I was a little turned around there. And also, you know, he does have some electrical stuff going on. Ooh, that actually still hit me. I thought he wasn't going to. So that move, I could be wrong. I think that's actually not electric, even though it really clearly looks like it is. But I think it's just pure energy, but I could be wrong on that. That might, for all I know, that's like an older game thing too. Here, we should probably just be smart and use the megas. At this point in the game, you're really gonna need them. The basic potions just don't really heal much at all. The freebies. Okay, we were able to block that move at least. And of course he got away, but that's fine. He's gonna back it up. He's very mobile too, you can tell, which is really annoying to fight. Why are you bouncing all the way over there? Like, you're unpredictable, man. You need to relax. Let's pop a ration here. I think we're doing okay so far, though. We knocked him out of, his super mode once. He just does a lot of, fisticuffs. And we're doing okay damage so far. Okay, we got the Superman dive out of that. And then the beam. The beam at least leaves him vulnerable for a minute. It's like Hyper Beam in Pokemon. Okay. Well, there we go. Huh. Oh, and there's Basil, which you're, I think, a bit smaller than usual. You know what? Assuming that I can hit you with this. There we go. Oh, I need to get out of you, if you don't mind. Yeah, we'll do a dedicated Basil mission soon. Oh, I still need to do more to actually trigger your ability to, okay. How much damage do I really have to do here? That's enough, right? There we go. See, I guess to explain him a bit, since we will be fighting him soon enough, he, like, drops these explosive scales everywhere when he fights, so he can be... He does just kind of fly around and just bomb you. So he's an interesting monster, I think, for sure. They kind of toned him down a bit from how he was in World, because he was basically the Rajang of World, and would just, pop in wherever, and he was just a huge hassle. Uh-oh. The monkey is not monkeying around. Okay, we gotta do some faster moves to knock him down. Yeah, let's just do the Punisher now, because I'm afraid it's not going to actually work. Oh, it actually didn't, because he got knocked over by the bombs. That's kind of annoying. He's going to crash into him here in a second, I'm pretty sure. There we go. That actually did a lot of damage. I think it broke his horn, which is pretty nice. Okay, let's just get as much damage off as we can here. What are we doing? Okay, we got that. That's some decent damage. I was afraid I kind of rolled into it. Okay, Color of Arms is active again. He can now defeat my Elemental Devil Fruit. Yeah. So yeah, he's just a he's honestly just like a stronger, like, idea. Oh yeah, we broke one horn, but I think we can still break the other one. Okay. Well, we got we got that off. So yeah, the Rage Slash doesn't do as much as True Charge Slash would, but you're probably more likely to get it off compared to some other, you know, other attempts because of just you can reorient yourself and you can not kind of armor through stuff, which is nice. Yeah, he just never stops. Like, look at him, he's just bouncing all over the place. Can you just stop moving for a second? He backs up and does that move. He does a little, like, pounce. Okay, that's not so bad. Oh, I got the leg instead of that. It's whatever. Oh, I guess I wasn't in my armored stance yet, so that's kind of a problem. Let's just drink the Mega Potion. And then have to roll out of it, but I at least got something back. The leg, man! Ooh, that just... Okay, I'll take that, I guess. Yeah, we got... his tail is pretty... pretty sturdy, so it will take a bit of effort to, like, actually break it. Oh, I just... Never mind. Just don't listen to me. We'll just kind of do what we can here. That's where I gotta do this first, then that. Oh, we're not gonna get the true slash off anyway, I don't think, unless you do them. Nope, you're just gonna run away. Like, you know, like this game is interesting. Yeah, I guess I have kind of just encountered him in a few other. Here we go. There's a Fang. I have encountered him in a few hunts, you know, off screen. But he's mostly just kind of just hangs around. So I have gotten, I guess, some of the fur at one point or another. But anyway, I was gonna say, like Monster Hunter, I think is in a weird spot. Like people talk about the difficulty of you know, the modern games versus the old ones and stuff. And I think the big issue is that, you know, they give you these really cool moves to do, like True Charge Slash, Elemental Discharge, you know, Wyvern Fire, etc. And then the monsters are just, they just refuse to stick around long enough to actually get hit by them half the time, you know what I mean? And it gets really frustrating, because it's like, why would you give me moves that I can never, like, realistically do? Okay. Oh, I don't know why I'm invincible for that, but I'll take it. And now he's going Super Saiyan. But it's fine. Okay, well, that's a trade I'm willing to take there. Okay, I guess they don't count the hitbox for that anymore. Let's just do more of the face. Or not, he's gonna... Okay, Flash Bomb didn't work. Yeah, I don't know if there actually is a thing I can do there. Yeah, Song of Healing is really, really helpful. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that pounce. I don't know if there's anything I can really do there. Oh, I thought he was gonna bounce back at me. Okay, Color of Arms, which for some reason knocks me back because that's a necessary thing to give him. Ow. Yeah, I don't know. He's just kind of annoying, if I'm being real. Like, he's just Blanca balling everywhere, doing big beams, and then, you know, you're trying to break stuff, and it just feels like it never happens. I would say, please don't let this ledge be the death of me like before. Whoops, I just drank a normal potion. I think I did. Oh well. I mean, it's the same health, I guess, so it doesn't matter. I always get more. I'm acting as if I don't have, like, hundreds of these things stocked up already. Oh, I think we actually finally... Yep, we broke the tail, so he can... I think he can still transform, but... You know what? I'll take it. Alright, we can do some damage to the face again, and I don't know if I can get the true... I can, actually, and did some okay damage there. Ow. Okay, we need to get away. Get the Mega, just to be safe. So yeah, we broke the tail outright. You can see it's all messed up now. So it makes me wonder how that really does. I think he can still do his Super Saiyan, but I think maybe it's just not as good, or doesn't go as long or something. I'm not 100% sure. But I don't mind fighting him like this, where I can actually hit him, you know? And of course, he has to do the move that's going to let him move. Oh, yeah, he can still go Super Saiyan, which is like, I don't know, like, wouldn't that be a fun gimmick if he just couldn't anymore? But what do I know about game design? And then... Look at that. We can just completely reorient. And then, dung? No, that doesn't work. I think it's just a command grab that just gets to nearly kill you. Which is fun. We're doing okay, though, I think. We're doing good damage. Are you gone now? Okay, he's leaving. We have some shinies I think we can get, right? Or did I get everything? Maybe I did. I just don't remember. Let's double check over here. I'm haunted by the Mizutsune urgent from earlier where I just left the tail there the whole time. Looking back at the footage, I couldn't believe that I did that because it's like, why would you leave behind a tail, especially when you spent the whole video complaining about... Whoops. Well, at least it was the other one. Okay, let's sharpen, please. Okay, well, we're almost there, I think. I mean, we're 15 minutes in. We better be almost there, I guess. Yes, I feel like, you know, some of these fights could probably go a little better. I could be a little more aggressive. There we go. We got one. And then I can power through the roar, which is nice. Are you serious, man? Like, the game does that on purpose. Oh, what's the move that will just have them barely out of the way? I'll do that. Like, it's annoying. I was set up for a perfect moment, you know? Alright, we block that, and then we can instantly turn around. And then get hit out of it anyway, because of course... And he can still do the beat. Like, it's like, why even let him break the thing, you know? Oh, that's bad. I need to get out of here so I can heal. And you're, like, trying to go after me, which is still kind of, you know, threatening. Man, I really wish I had brought all my Mega Potions. That's my own fault. I was too busy setting up my stupid bit to transform into a real metal hero. And I'm not even doing that. Okay, you're just gonna keep swinging. Like, look at me, it never stops. Yeah, then we can break that other horn, maybe. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, hey, health horn. Well, that's good. We can still hit him other places. Here we go. Let's just get out of here. I don't like fighting over here because of this stupid pillar right in the middle, but we'll just have to take it. And this again, yeah, and like it's like screwing with the camera. It's like, what am I supposed to do here? I really don't know. If I am supposed to do anything, the game is not really like saying anything. Oh, here we go, yet again. So yeah, it's like, you know, hey, break the tail. It's a really cool, fun reference, but he doesn't really fundamentally change. Okay, unlock that, and we can do this. Again, let me do the move that gets my hitbox completely out of the way. Like, it's annoying. And this is just a waste. This is a complete waste because it's not going to hit you at all. I don't know why I even bothered. Okay, well, I hit him and did, like, nothing. I'm sorry, Greatsword Bros. I swear to God, man, just stop doing things. And he can kind of just keep doing stuff like just instantly snap to the animation. Oh, thank God. Thank you, pets. Okay, well that's pretty good. You know, it's at the time of recording, Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition has been out for a bit, and I'm kind of getting my muscle memory mixed up between the two. But also, that game also lets you destroy parts of the monsters you fight. And hey, guess what? In that... Oh, hey. Hey, Basil. Oh, Turf War! Finally, we can show this off. There are dedicated animations for certain monsters where... Ooh, when we can see dedicated winners and losers. And hey, I guess Basil beats Rajang. That's interesting. It took, what, like 40-something videos to finally show this off on screen? Like... It's ridiculous. Okay. It's the battle of the invaders here. Okay. I want to make sure I need to... Come on. There we go. I want to turn over and do... Okay, we're almost done with Rajang. We might be able to actually... Maybe we can kill him with this. But yeah, Yeah, a bunch of monsters will have a dedicated kind of hierarchy in like turf wars where it's like, you know, such and such will fight this person and win. And some of them I think can be draws, but a lot of these can end with one definitive winner that usually leaves them, you know, um, leaves them stunned enough for a thing. Let's just go ahead and do the Punisher because I'm afraid that's not going to work. So that's cool. I'm glad that finally happened. Like, because I haven't, they don't really happen like on screen. I feel like in normal play, or at least it hasn't. And then you're gonna, come on, dive bomb him. Aw, wouldn't that be so perfect if that had been the final? Okay, I broke something. Oh, I broke his arm. So you can't break. Oh, I didn't. I swear I hit the button. Are you serious? Okay, well, he's Super Saiyan again, but we broke an arm, which probably isn't going to change how he actually plays. And again with this stupid command grab, man. There must be something you can do, but it's like, I don't know. All right, let's just finish him off. Oh, he's gonna do this again. Okay, thank you. He was literally one hit away. Okay. Well, that wasn't so bad. We didn't die to him, I guess. At least, oh, Rathian was here. Okay, let's get everything. Well, yeah, we broke the skin and the fur off of the arm there, but not the other arm. So I guess you can break the arms. So that's cool. Rajang. Alright, that's everything. And then some shinies over here we can grab quick. That wasn't too bad, I guess. A little over 20 minutes. I suppose that could have been a lot worse. I don't know. I just kind of... I'm a little afraid of this monster, to be honest with you. He's just very aggressive. And there's other versions of him in different games, which I think is also in this game somewhere. Called Furious Rajang, which is just like... I think they're just perpetually powered up, which is just annoying. We'll see. You know, I'll bite the bullet on that when I have to, I guess. But it wasn't so bad. It was cool. We got to see Basil actually do some stuff. Yeah, the metal hero did it. The big bad Beetleborg defeated the big monkey, I guess. Yeah. Okay, what do we got for our troubles? We got some fur, a stout bone, some fangs. We get to get the tail because we broke it. We broke one of his horns. We broke both of his horns. Get more horns there, and then a claw for the right arm. So that's pretty solid. Not bad. 21 minutes. That's not too bad at all, I think. Let's look at this again. Monkey. Oh? What's all this then?
Elder, I have important news.
Thank you, Mitsushi.
Elder Fugen?
Hinoa, Minoto. Go assemble the villagers.
I wonder who the main character is.
The whereabouts of Thunder Serpent Narwa. The one Wind Serpent Ibushi calls his queen. If we defeat her, then the Rampage may finally come to an end.
Finally.
However, the hunters dispatched by the guild to dispose of Narwa have all been completely wiped out.
Well, they kind of suck, huh?
Therefore, the guild has issued a request to the hunter who was responsible for defeating Ibushi.
Who could that be? Man, if I knew this cutscene was coming, I would have worn the Guarga mask.
So,
Makes this a lot funnier.
handle it.
I can totally handle it. Look at my thorax.
Of course.
Yeah.
Captain! You have to come back to us! Or I'll wipe the floor with what's left of you!
Wow.
My biggest... No. The village's biggest hero.
Wow, I mean so much to my local community.
We're all in this together.
Yeah.
Your courage is an inspiration. Seeing you face the calamity has given us so much hope.
Whatever happens while you're out there, never forget that your family is waiting for you here.
Oh, they're my family.
All right, everyone. Our hunter is about to face the biggest challenge yet.
Yeah. Yippee. Man, I love that I'm wearing a full armor set. Okay, well, we have a lot of things to do. Let's go ahead and look at our spoils. So I feel bad. I guess I went. Oh, hold on. We'll get to it when we get to it, I guess. But let's take a look at. So it's called the Golden Armor Set. Very much, you know, very like traditional, which is not what I would have expected. I guess they didn't want to just go full. I mean, I guess this might be like Sun Wukong inspired, like just put him in a Goku costume. But we get heroics, which is, you know, health and or damage and all that getting stronger at lower health. If you have full stamina, you get more affinity, which feels just like it's not going to happen that often. So this is like really good for like critical stuff, I guess. Yeah, like this is like the crit set if you want it. Plus a decent amount of thunder resistance. So I did have a lot of thunder resistance on that armor, but I don't think. I think Rajang will still hit hard regardless, but it might be the difference between a 2-hit and a 1-hit. Yeah, I wish I could have just had this armor. Look how cool we could have looked. Anyway, so I think that's everything. And I'm pretty sure I showed off. I had to have shown off our spider friend earlier, right? Why can't I find it? Why am I crazy? I'm losing it, folks. I'm sorry. It's very late as I'm recording this. Oh, it was right here. Of course it was. Yeah, I showed this off before. Oh yeah, and the armor's different. But I don't think I ever showed it off for the buddies. I must have just breezed right past it. So let's just take a look at them quick. So, so Rachna for the Palicos, they get like like a priest outfit complete with like a Bible. Which what is that even called? The tome. Excuse me, it's the tome. It's not the Bible. Totally not. And then the dogs get just decked out in like it looks like the dog just ran underneath your crawl space and got covered in all sorts of stuff. So that's kind of funny. They get a lamp as their weapon. The dog though for Rajang gets kind of cool looking, very scary looking mask and horns. That looks pretty solid, I think. And then back to the cats again. They call it the puppeteer, I guess. Or wait, is this is the Rajang? Oh, okay. Okay, golden gadget. I'm confused. I didn't know that was the armor for this. Like, so I know, like in traditional Japanese theater, it's like, yeah, puppeteers wear all black so that you quote unquote can't see them. They blend in, which I think a lot of they take for ninjas and stuff now. But like, I don't get that. It's weird. Sure, I guess it's not as cool as Ibushi, but that's cute, I suppose. As you smack with a little puppet. Okay, well that's good enough. Weapons, I don't know if there would be a cool weapon for Rajang. Like, could I get I guess I can get a great sword. So the demon rod, you get like a kanabo, like a big old club. So yeah, it's like, you know, very old school Japanese inspired for sure. Probably a long sword too. I wouldn't be shocked. Maybe not. But you probably get the idea. Wouldn't be like under the thunder tree, would it? No, I don't think it would. You never know. I must be going crazy. Is there a hammer? I want to show a little variety. Yeah, I guess it would be at the bottom. Yeah, the mace. That's a decently strong weapon. What about gun? Please tell me there's a gun lance. Yeah, the demon gun lance, which doesn't really. Well, okay, the horn is there, but that doesn't really look like Rajang. We'll put the hunting horn. Oh, there we go. the Den Den Daiko, and you've got like the Tomoe symbols, which I think is supposed to be for gods and stuff. So it's very interesting. So there's some cool weapons you can get out of them for sure. And I guess we can really quick take a look at the hunter's notes for Rajang here. Yeah, so he is quite a bit stronger than some other things we've fought. Ultra aggressive. His pelt turns gold color. Most dangerous when his arms are powered up, allowing it to destroy shock traps. Attack its tail to remove this effect. In its regular state, it will also avoid pitfall traps. Immediately attack anything that invades its here. So that's kind of interesting too. I never really trapped him, I guess. But yeah, I guess you gotta be very careful. So use shock traps when he's not when he's not powered up, and use pitfalls when he is. I guess is the idea. Oh, if I had ice, that would have been useful. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, he takes no extra damage from Dragon either. That would have been nice to know too, I guess. I went all in on Dragon and it didn't do anything extra. So that probably could have gone a lot faster if I had an Ice Greatsword with me. Oh well. Well, we got pretty much everything from him except for like a Beast Gem. We still don't know enough about Basil here. Basil Juice. Beetlejuice. He's similar in terms of threat level to Basil Goose. Anyway, wait, what is... Oh, yeah, go back to the Gathering Hub. Let's go see what Minato wants here as we close this out. We are the Pride. We are the best hunter there ever could be.
Special quest has come in for you.
And you all should be ashamed that you can't contribute. But yeah, next time we're taking on Narwa. We're actually gonna take on the actual cause of the calamity and we're going to the Coral Palace, which is a new location. That's quite interesting. So I'll have to make sure I'm prepared for that. I might use this armor again, I guess, because it's decently thunder resistant. You know, the big battle Beetleborg can take care of the Thunder God for sure. I'm almost certain. But for now, I will bid you adieu. Thanks for watching. Next time, I guess we're gonna finish this. It sounds like the true end is upon us. There totally isn't gonna be more game after this. Shut up. Shh. Okay. Well, with that said, as I completely crush everything, I'll leave you with a powerful pose to showcase that I am the true hero. I am the true hero of this story and of this village, and everyone should bow down and respect me.